Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tech. Today we are going to dive into something very interesting. That's rendering. Revit render. Yeah, basically why I'm showing us this render is to show you how before things are, before the coming of these Lumion high graphics rendering engines like Lumion, D5 Twinmotion, and that is. We used to do our render with Twinmotion, and bet me, renders are very powerful. But with the coming of these engines now, we have super and better renders, so we don't use Revit render again. But for the sake of this class, I will show you how to do what Revit render, how to set it from the camera setup up to the rendering and to have your finishing. So this is what I'll be showing you today. So please and please, if you are joining us for the first time, you can do well by joining Tech Academy. Tech Academy is free. I give free lessons on Revit softwares from a scratch level to a pro level. So you can do well by joining Tech Academy, watch our videos, practice and engage on whatsoever we are doing at the academy level. So we're going straight to the classes for today. Okay, now what is happening here is our flow plan. The first thing to do is to set up your camera snap. So you come to 3D here, we have camera here. So you look for the direction you want. You can zoom it from afar, stand back from an angle, so that you want to get a 3D view. We have like two views or 3 views. Okay, so now you can crop it. Understand? You can crop it like this. You can crop it like this. You can bring this one small down. So for the sake of this one, you don't want to see it. For instance, you don't want to see this front wall is blocking you. You can right click here and hide only on this level. Okay, well, sorry, undo, hide element. Yes, so you see what you are seeing here. So this our motto should be so you see, having a nice view here, so you can be able to give it a color shading. You can decide to see it at realistic view. Are you understanding what we're doing? Okay, now let's go back to the flow level again. Let's create another view from here. Yes. Okay, so this is another view here. So depending on the camera setting, from the position you want to pick up and then the distance, to give it different things. So you can do the same thing, click here and hide what element, so that you can see what is happening here. You can have it like this. Yes. You can have it like this. You can bring this one down. So whether you leave it at realistic view, it won't change anything. So the next thing now to do is you go to render, and then render setup. We have one icon here below here. Just check my icon. We have it here. Show rendering dialog. You can click on it now. Yes. So now here is the render, and we have region. We have draft. We have print. We have these are the setup here. Okay, so we have another view here. So we want to try rendering it. Okay, let's come back to our dialog box. I've shown you this is our dialog box for render, and then this is our setup. Let's bring it a printer. Printer should go to 600, and then let's just put medium. This drafting. Okay, this light, let's say sun and artificial. All you understand? Then this lightning now is from just move from the right top. That's what we have, and then few clouds. Let's just leave the adjustment for now, and then let's just click on render. That's what we have. I was explaining how you can be able to use your Revit render and get what you want. I can bet you I will show you renders that I did with Revit, purely Revit, before I start using Twinmotion for my renders. They are very super good, but they are not better, or they are not looking more great than my Twinmotion render, but they are also looking good. Some people are even thinking I use Twinmotion for the render, and the secret is the detailing of the instrument, the material. All this material, this editing that we have been doing, they are very, very important. So if you can be able to detail your editing of your material, just give it what you want. You can be able to detail this glass, the type of glass you want, everything you want, this material, this roofing, this wall, and somebody, everything. We are just doing for rehearsals or for training, but you can be able to detail all this material in such a way that it will really give you a superb and amazing render. So with Revit render, you can be able to achieve a lot. If you don't have capacity to start learning Twinmotion, or your system cannot pick Twinmotion or any rendering software, you can be able to use Revit render. I will encourage you to start using Revit render to render one or two a good render, so that you can be able to master this Revit very well, and then get something very interesting. That's in terms of render. So far, this is how Revit render work. So when you increase the quality of the render, it will be more qualitative than this one, but it will consume much time. And for the sake of this class, we're not going to put it at that high resolution, but you can try it using a system. After everything, click on what the very best, not the one we are using now. You can increase the resolution so that you can have you can have a very qualitative image that you are seeing. Okay, so this is what we have in now. As you can see, so you see this car, you can go and look for another car and then put it so that you can have a very good car. You see now materials. You see the 3D is a little bit elegant compared to the first model that we did. This is how we can be able to blend our small aesthetic with with our materials, with our model. Okay, so if you don't have a good rendering engine, see, if you suffer your PC, this render used to take a lot. So that's why I don't want to increase the resolution. Yeah, it's very important that I maximize my PC. Yes, for you that have a very good PC, you can be able to just go within some seconds like this, it will render it. But see, the time is taking now. I don't even put it in high quality, this thing, just put it in medium. Okay, so the settings, I don't put it in high best because I'm not specific, but just always leave it as maybe high or best. Okay, so this is how I'm able to change the lighting and everything, and then the adjustment of the picture. So when you are done like this, the next thing to do is, you want to save it to project, you can click on save to project. This particular view, you can export it to another folder, maybe document. You can just click it, finish it. So this is so far about Revit render and the basic setup. We have more setup, but let's start with this one. As we go on, we'll explain other more setups. So thank you very much. I still remember Tech, your Revit teacher. we offer both online and physical classes. For questions, you can drop it at the comment section. But if you are registered with Boytech, it's free, so you can be able to ask us direct question. We have Boytech discussion group where we show our progress, we challenge each other, we answer some questions there. So I will leave a description link on Boytech Academy. You can click on it and join us. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for your time, for watching. Our next video will focus on our floor plans, that's dimensioning, working drawings, and other basic things that we need to know. VG, reality, how you can be able to customize it. This is our next video. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.